It's so important to become who you think you are, to be exactly who you are. And if right now you are not who you think you should be, and there is a gap, you look at your life, every aspect of your life, the way you look, your body, your relationship with God, your finances, the life that you want to live, the experiences, and you are thinking, nope, my cup is empty. This isn't who I'm meant to be. You have to actively make a choice to become who you think you are. There's a version of you that you know exists that you need to bring into reality. And there are some women who are able to self-actualize and become exactly who they think they are. And I'm going to share with you some tips and suggestions so that you can be her, the version of you that you know that you're able to be. Number one, it does start with your thinking. Everything that you currently have right now in life is as a result of how you see yourself. How you see yourself is who you become. And it's possible to pretend you're her. And when you pretend you're her, you never become her. You never see the fruits of it because you're pretending. The business is non-existent. The body doesn't look right. The hair isn't right. The relationship with God. You don't have the marriage that you want. You're not even dating well. It's because you're pretending. You need to stop pretending. And what I would highly recommend, in order to become who you're meant to be, you need to stop and take a pause and just be honest with yourself. And in being honest with yourself, there has to be an element of forgiveness. I forgive myself for the past mistakes that I've made. I forgive myself for falling short of who I'm meant to be, and allow yourself the space and the gap to become her. This is so important, the space and the gap to become her. In forgiving yourself, though, you need to give yourself the opportunity to think differently. You are exactly what you think. Like I said, everything you have right now, the way you live, is because this is what you think you're worthy of. And if you're not happy with it, if you're giving yourself cubic zirconium, but you want real diamonds, not lab-grown diamonds, real diamonds, you need to change your way of thinking. Things that I could practically recommend is get outside of your environment. And I'm not saying, in every aspect. Go and hang around in different environments. Expose yourself. Exposure changes your mindset. And exposure, you can do it in the physical sense. You can go to the galleries, the nice restaurant, the expensive hotels. It's so important to do that. Even go and wander in De Beers if you can't even afford it and see people spending 15k, 20k, 5k, because it will have a shift on what's possible. Your limitation right now is based on what you can see. And there are two ways you can deal with this. In the physical form, highly recommend, but also by faith, which is a whole nother level. Because when you do it by faith, you don't need to see it, you know it's possible. And the way you change your reality and how you think and what you think you're worthy of is actually, I recommend, spend time with God. That rewiring, you know nothing is impossible. I can say to you, you're going to own a private jet. Because you spend time with God, you're like, of course. Oh, absolutely. You don't know how, but you know that even in your present circumstances, it is possible for you to own a private jet because your mindset doesn't have a cap. In order for you to become who you're meant to be, you need to remove the cap from your mindset. Remove the cap. The most important thing after faith, you need to do the work, darling. You need to do the work. To become exactly who you think you are, I need you to write down what you should be doing. What should you be doing? How many times a week should you be going to the gym? What money should you be invested into a business? How does your hair look? Do you need to wash your hair twice a week? Do you need to be straightening your hair? Do you need to blow dry your hair? Do you need to be doing makeup every week? Who is she and what should she be doing? Now go and do it. And I say go and do it because there is no excuse. Before you spend time watching other people live their lives, the first thing that you need to do is seek God. After you've sought God, you do the things that make you exactly who you think you are. Most women don't become who they think they are because they are somewhere down at the bottom of their priority list. You have to be the top of your priority list to be exactly who you think you are. It's an uncomfortable truth. You can't become her if she's a negotiable thing in your life. You become who you're meant to be the moment you decide to make yourself non-negotiable. So I hope this helps in really shifting you. And before I go, this is the golden nugget. It is possible to be on earth going round in circles and you know the version of you inside of you that you're capable of being, but it's possible for that to never happen because life is fully spiritual. I've already mentioned about reading the word, read the word. Some people need to be on their fasting game harder than they can imagine because your generations do not want you to progress and be her. They want you to forever be a pauper in this life and never actually sit on the throne as queen. Don't let that happen. Do not let that happen. Do the spiritual things because life is fully spiritual.